Thank you for tuning in to One-on-One with Alliance Real Estate. I'm Joe Sheehan, the host of Mortgage Talk 101. And I'm here today with Brian Benz from Advanced Mechanical, and we're going to talk about heating and cooling systems. Welcome to the show, Brian.
Thank you, Joe.
You talk about air filters. Filters are important. How often should they be changed? I mean,
Joe, the best thing is if they're a disposable filter, if they're 1 inch, 2 inch, should be checked every month. At the best, they should be checked at least or changed at least quarterly. And we sell and install a 4-inch deep filter. They should be checked quarterly, if not 6 months, and replaced at that point.
So you need to know what kind of filter you've got.
Absolutely.
And that changes how often you need to check them or change them.
Yes. The misconception people have is that they put it in and it's good for a year. That doesn't work because it stresses your motor and it runs more amp draws and it costs you more money. Plus it gets dirt around your whole house. The more often you change them, the better the filtration system is.
In the winter, the air gets dry in North Dakota. You see people have humidifiers all over the house. You've talked about people should consider integrating humidifiers right into their system. How do you do that? Can you only do that under a new construction home when you're putting a new system in, or how do you do that where you integrate humidifiers into the home, to the system?
We can do them into an existing system. Anything that's forced air, we can put a humidifier into it. The advantage to a central humidifier is they're self-filling. You change a panel once, twice a year at best. In lieu of having humidifiers all over the house, and they're a trip hazard, and you
got to fill them. And
exactly, and you know they get mold in them. Where these, they dry themselves off as the airflow is on, and all you do is set the humidity setting you want. Once you achieve your setting, they have outdoor sensors that are temperature compensating. Once you find your happy setting, you never touch them again. And a humidifier is good for you. It's healthier for you, and it's good for your house. The less humidity you have in your house, your wood starts shrinking, expanding, and contracting with the seasons. Pretty soon, the new homes have beautiful woodwork in them. They start shrinking, expanding, and it deteriorates the quality of the home.
Well, and that can hurt your efficiency too.
Absolutely.
And this can be done when people are building new homes, and it can be done in the home they already have.
Absolutely. We do them every day for people that have never had a humidifier, or their humidifier is outdated and there's newer features. And basically, probably 70% of our new homes that we do, they put them in right away.
Brian, explain to me what a variable modulating air handler is.
We install a lot of variable speed furnaces now, and modulating. That's a little upgrade from a 2-stage. When the thermostat calls for heating or cooling, instead of it running on high speed, it runs on lower 30% speed. So what will happen is, instead of it coming on in the house having such big temperature fluctuations, it'll run on low for anywhere from 8 to 15 minutes. If it's not satisfied at that point, then only does it go on to high fire or a higher speed. It's more constant temperature, and it eliminates temperature swings.
So regarding this feature, are there particular homes or particular types of houses that should really consider, or this is a must-have for?
It is a must-have. Unfortunately, it does come with a little higher price tag. It installs the same. The reason we use them a lot is there's a lot of houses where there's a multiple of windows in some of the rooms. Exterior rooms are getting bigger windows. And so there's one control on the main floor, and there's a room that's 30 to 40 feet away. What will happen is that air moving all the time will mix the temperature, and also when we're talking humidity. In the wintertime, you notice your windows get a little frost on them. Mm-hmm. By running your fan continuously, it'll keep the windows cleaner. It'll mix the temperature, and it filters your air. The more you run your fan, the more it filters your air. So what happens is the more you run your fan, you reduce energy costs, because the thermostat uses the whole house instead of just the room it's in.
Well, Brian, thank you so much for coming in here and sharing your expertise on heating and cooling systems. And thank you for tuning in to One-on-One with Alliance Real Estate. If you have questions about how to get connected with someone who can help you with your questions, talk to a realtor. And tune in next week. I'm Joe Sheehan.